Yeah, give it up for Ghost Man. Yeah. It's my web swing. Yeah. I'm gonna show you a thing I got packing. I'm gonna climb this wall. I'm gonna run and jump on it and climb up. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get away. Hey guys, it's me, Babes1,
Elimination,
and
happy 267.
happy 267.
And we're here for a review of the Amazing Spider-Man 3D. Professional, mate. Keep it professional. Professional.
Wouldn't dream of doing anything unprofessional, would I? Fuck you. That was lame. You need to do it like this. Fuck you. Alright. Okay, no.
Okay, let's start this.
Right, so the storyline's basically about Pete Parker. He meets this girl.
What's the girl's name, eh?
Gwen Stacy. And
Oh, you remembered.
Of course I remembered, man. Did you remember, Adam? What's the name?
I can't remember.
I just said it just then. About Pete Parker, you know, he's a young dude, his parents leave him basically at a young age, and he's grown up with his uncle and his aunt, and, you know, he's got to basically live all his life without a mum and daddy, you know, how sad is that? You know, you don't get to have a mum or your dad and they leave you one day, like, Peter, be a good boy. I'm sorry, man. I'll leave it down.
You just don't feel it sometimes, you Don't comfort me.
God is awesome! Peter's growing up, you know, he meets this girl and so likes it. And you know, he basically goes to the lab one day, he's trying to try and basically find his dad, do research, whatever. Goes to this lab one day, spider bites him, he's getting all his spidey powers, spidey senses tingling him. Yeah, powers, okay, he gets powers. And he uses them for things. Great power comes great responsibility, Peter. But at the beginning, he doesn't take it so responsibly. But I thought this movie was really good. You know?
Yeah, first, before we even go into this movie, I want to say, I'm going to compare this to Avengers now. If you guys go over to my Dylan Mix One channel, I did a review of Avengers, and I didn't really like it. And they didn't either like it.
It's 2.5 stars.
Amazing Spider-Man is way better than
Adam actually liked Avengers like most people, but me, Bane, didn't. And this movie's way better than Avengers, and you'll never think that because Avengers has all these superhero heroes.
It was built, too much hype was built up for it, and then it turned out to be a crap movie.
But what I'm saying is that there's just one Marvel hero, and Avengers has all these Marvel heroes, and Amazing Spider-Man turned out to be better.
Avengers was shit.
Yeah. Now, what I liked about this movie is, alright, I like the Sam Raimi trilogy, and, you know, everyone hated the Sam Raimi trilogy for some reason.
What?
A lot of people on YouTube hates the Sam Raimi trilogy.
Look at the judgmental eyes. What is it? What is that?
You disgrace me.
Oh.
Right now comes great responsibility. Be nice. Look me nice, Peter.
Oh, yeah, get down on your knees and hands and knees and, yeah, go for it.
Now, a lot of people hated Sam Raimi trilogy on YouTube, and I wasn't one of them. I liked Sam Raimi trilogy, but I am going to compare this to Sam Raimi trilogy. And this puts the three Sam Raimi trilogies to shame. This is just a perfect Spider-Man movie.
True. He should have been able to do this.
I'm constipated.
I think my nuts went up into my stomach and flowed. In my stomach. Have you ever had that, boys? It hurts. Okay, guys. Okay, let's be professional.
Now,
special effects are great. I'd give it 4 out of 4.5 stars out of 5 because it was so great.
Now, guess what? It's gonna go.
Emma Stone looks like a 1920s schoolgirl. Oh, she looks like a 1920s schoolgirl with little fringe down and blonde hair. Yeah, she looks
pretty sick.
She looks pretty good in that blue jumper. If you point out a bit,
Yeah.
Wait, don't get excited. Don't get
Can't
excited.
get in the action. Why you review it then? Why you go review it by yourself, huh? You go solo like you did on the Dictator, like everyone like your Dictator review.
Oh, and the likes were that I want to say my dislikes first. I wanted there to be an option where Spider-Man could shoot webs out of his dick.
But wouldn't be.
Yeah, but just don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's really a disappointment, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, the lizard was like, Peter Parker.
Yeah, like the lizard, it went for the whole Green Goblin thing, you know, like the lizard was talking to him in his head and stuff. And you know, the lizard's not really like that, you know, he's not the Green Goblin, it's his own villain, and they tried to do the whole Green Goblin thing with him, which I didn't really like. But besides that, I like the lizard, you know.
Okay, the lizard is badass, okay? He's some scientist dude, yeah, I'm ruining it for you. He's scientist Connors.
Yeah, you know,
and he wants to fuck Spider-Man over.
But one thing what I liked about it, you know, they didn't ruin him. Even though he didn't have the snout like he does in the comics, he still had a normal face. It is a flat face. But you know what? He looked fine to me. I didn't mind him. I liked him. And the lizard actually talks.
Oh well, I liked it when Spider-Man, like when he put his hand up and swinged out the webs.
So basically, when he's swinging around and going.
Yeah, when it
I
attached
actually
to the building, he
you could see out of his eyes and what you'd be like if you'd be swinging around.
Yeah, they actually did it from the trailer. You know, from the trailer, I didn't think that's actually going to be in the movie.
And then he
but
goes onto this window, he's like, woof. He's looking at himself. It's pretty.
Shut me down, mate. You're trying to black me out.
Break you down. We're gonna wear you out.
Anyway, why are you getting emotional?
Because these guys just black me out.
No,
Please stop it. Please stop it.
We're not blacking you out, man.
Bring about world peace. Remember Bruno, guys?
Oh yeah, he's totally gay.
Yeah, you know, like the lizard. What I liked about lizard, you know, it didn't look like the normal lizard what you got in the comics, but still, he had emotion on his face and stuff. And the way he talked and stuff, it was okay. I didn't
At the
mind
end, he goes all soft. He's like, you better get the captain. He didn't really talk like that, but he was like pretty messed up and got beat up.
But what came with the lizard was great action, you know, he's climbing up walls and stuff, you know, he's smashing through brick walls. I like the action with the lizard.
He's really strong. I reckon he's kind of like the Hulk, but a bit different.
But you know, this movie's not full on action, you know, like the first 30 minutes of this movie is just a full on origin story, you know. It's getting all serious now. You know, like Ku Klux Klan. Man, alright. But you know, the first 30 minutes of this movie, it's like the origin story, but it's a bit more different this time, you know. You know, the way his grandpa died. Oh god, my feet. I just scratched me for a minute. Now, the first 30 minutes of this movie is like full on just the origin story, but it's a bit more different this time, you know. The way his grandpa dies and stuff, that's not a spoiler because everyone knows it's gonna happen. You know, it's a lot more different, you know, the origin story, you know, it's not the same as the same Raimi. It's a lot more different, you know. Like, they really went for the original thing, you know, they didn't want to skip the comic books. Come on, please. This movie will start out the real original, you know, like with Sam Raimi, he skipped all that stuff and went straight to Green Goblin, you know. This movie really started at the real beginning, you know.
Started at the real beginning, yes it did, and
you know, it's got a different villain, it's got the first original love,
you've got to hear all about his life.
You
gotta hear every bit. You gotta see when he's a little kid. You gotta see when he's 10. You gotta see when he's having a little dry hump. Dry hump with his girlfriend.
Is that, you know, they actually started at the real original. You know, they got the original of Gwen Stacy instead of going straight to Mary Jane. They even killed the grandpa in this movie. It was all different, you know. Like even the way he even went to climb the walls, you know. He learnt how to climb the walls a lot more different than Sam Raimi. So the whole...
I know who I can climb.
I can climb in.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
Hey guys, I'm gonna climb them now. Like, so some critics have been complaining about the whole origin story being done over again, but I wouldn't much complain about that because it's a lot more different than Sam Raimi. It's a lot more different. It's it's not the same, Like, you even get to see how he does the suit and how he makes the web shooter. In this one, he actually has the web shooter. And like Andrew Garfield, he did a great Peter Parker, I thought. He did better than Tobey Maguire. He's not like a full-on geek, He's just a bit like unsociable a bit, He's not doing the typical geek, I thought Andrew Garfield did a great Spider-Man. Like we were saying about Gwen Stacy before, she's really hot, but Emma Stone did a great Gwen Stacy. I thought she looked great as Gwen Stacy. She was hot.
Gwen. It's not Mary Jane, it's Gwen Stacy.
And I thought the way her and Peter Parker worked together really well.
Yeah.
And her dad as well, being the whole badass cop. I thought he was great in the movie, And the way he flies around the city, it's a lot more different than Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
Like, it was edited really well. Like, the way he swings around is a lot more hardcore than Tobey Maguire, I thought. Some scenes you get to see out of his eyes and stuff, so I really like that,
It's really good. Good.
Like, this movie...
Good!
It's not good special effects. This movie's not full on action. You start getting action at the end, but the origin story is still good. For the beginning of the movie, and it doesn't get boring because it's whole different this time. I tell you this now: when you go and see Amazing Spider-Man, don't expect the same thing as Sam Raimi because you get a whole something different. And even New York was really dark. I liked it. I liked the Amazing Spider-Man. It's just all that went together all really well. I'll give it 4.5 stars.
Better than the original.
I like it. I like it all. And you got anything else likes?
Well, yeah, it was actually quite a good movie, yeah.
Time we get into spoilers, Some spoilers, and even talk about the ending.
Spoilers, yeah, mate. Good. Alright, guys, here we go. Alright, so Spider-Man, he captures the lizard, he puts the lizard in captivity. The badass cop wants to arrest Spider-Man, but he can't catch him basically, and at the end, he's caught him. He finds out that the cop is the dad of Gwen Stacy. At the end, Spider-Man kicks Lizard's ass. Lizard's about to die. Spider-Man, doesn't kill Lizard. Helps Spider-Man. They help each other. They help each other because they're both about to fall off this cliff. Bro, they're like, oh, I'll grab your hand. I'll pull you up. Oh, I'll grab you. I'll pull you up. They help each other, okay, guys? They help each other. The cop at the end, he dies by Lizard. He gets killed. Yeah, everything, guys. Everything. You just die. I just have. You just took I've ruined the whole ending for them.
Yeah, he did.
Well, we should talk about the extra credit scene. Yeah, I think, because, man in the darkness strolls out, he's like, have you told him about his parents? To the lizard. And the lizard's like, no. Leave him alone! That process, the policeman has to take the antidote thing, whatever it is, to stop everyone turning into lizards, and he ends up getting killed, the dad of Gwen Stacy, and that comes with some emotional stuff. So Peter Parker wants to leave her, and the lizard gets turned back to normal.
I must say,
he gets chucked into captivity.
Spider-Man did a lousy job when Ben died.
No!
Yeah, he just took a couple of minutes and then he said it.
I thought the bit when the father died was a lot more better acted.
Way better.
So the ending, the lizard gets chucked in captivity, he turns all back normal. And, Gwen Stacy's dad actually dies. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all from Dylan Mix 1.
Fades 1.
Happy 2 to 6 7.
And that's our review of The Amazing Spider-Man.